All right, this is your boy Taco Burger with Taco Burger News, and got some interesting news for you. It looks like the GTA 5 mansion update will allow you to access some interiors from outside without having to go through a black loading screen. So that's going to be kind of cool. But at the same time, a lot of people are noticing that this is one of the things that Rockstar likes to do: test certain features in certain games. So I can't wait to really see what GTA 6 may do with this particular feature. You know, for example, when I was originally playing Max Payne 3, I was noticing how well the shooting was working, how the auto lock system was similar to GTA, and also how like a lot of the damage ended up being kind of similar to how shots were making people take damage in GTA 5 once it released. And then, of course, like Red Dead Redemption 2 came out after GTA 5. And that game seems to be having features that GTA 6 may contain. I think that's pretty interesting there. So, Rockstar definitely likes to test out features in some of their current games for future games. So, I wouldn't be surprised if we catch this kind of interior work happening within GTA 6. But now that we're talking about it, I think I have a few things that I'd like to see that I'd like to bring up while that we're on the subject. I was thinking like maybe if we had like a way to have conversational AI. Like let's say if you run into like an NPC and you're like, "Hey, how you doing?" They could greet you back. If you were to ask them where they're about to go, they'll tell you. You could even just talk to them about whatever. So I think that'll be pretty interesting. We do have a few AI models that exist that are conversational. So that would be a good deal. Also, lobbies will I definitely like to see some type of like more side missions like taxi cab. Um it'd probably be Uber now or something like that. Something like Uber. Um DoorDash, things of that nature. I want to see more side missions like that. If we're gonna have a new GTA, it needs to reflect a lot of what current society is experiencing. I definitely want to see, like, I know in GTA 5, they were trying to do something with stocks. That never took off, but I would definitely like to see something happen with stocks in GTA 6 and the online mode, of course. So we can have a real world player economy. I felt like that was going to be really exciting. Of course, the stock market exists in story mode, so you can kind of get an idea of how it would have worked in the online mode. Of course, with all the glitches and stuff like that, people would have pretty much ruined the stock market anyway. So when it comes to games like this, it's hard to really get around the fact that there will be ways to exploit it, at least for a period of time. And that's all it takes to mess up something like a stock market. Definitely want to see more vehicle customization. I know we got a lot of vehicle customization customization in GTA 5, but I feel like GTA 6 should have like the utmost vehicle customization. So, yeah. Now, as far as like this mansion update goes, me being a seasoned GTA 5 player from the get go, I bought that game over 12 years ago, back when it was a 2 disc game on Xbox 360. Um, my standpoint with this mansion update on the way, I feel like it's going to be kind of cool. Now, granted, I've seen the yacht update. Every little new property they come out with, I end up buying and forgetting I own it. I really hope the mansion really adds like some type of level of interactiveness with some of these, because if I don't see that in this iteration of GTA Online, I definitely want to see that in GTA Online version 2.0. And I believe that's what we'll get when GTA 6 finally launches. Like eventually they'll probably update GTA Online. So there's that. But yeah, that's what I want to see. A little more like when you go home, I want to see more activities able to be done. Maybe you can buy a game console within the world. You know, maybe there's advertisements for a game console. Because I remember there was one car they used to advertise on the radio, the something something monstrosity or something like that. It was a huge car, and I don't think I've ever seen it in the actual game myself. You know, I'm sure there's ways to render it out or see what it looks like, but it would have been nice to have that as a car you could have stolen or got a hold to, or a special mission that you could complete in order to unlock it. Things of that nature. I want to see more cool stuff. Like, I did enjoy the arcade in GTA 5. That was a very good addition because it allowed you to not only have a business, but you could play little mini games and buy little mini games. Uh, but more of that would be great. You know, the ability to, when you go into your mansion, maybe customize it, add certain things, buy in world items with your money so you can put them in your mansion and, you know, stuff like that. Those kind of upgrades instead of just, you know, making it a one and done. But at any rate, this has been your boy Taco Burger. Get in the comments about what you'd like to see in GTA 6. You know, I think anybody's guess as far as like what will show up is probably valid. Also, if you know this video gets enough views, maybe some of our wishes may make it to the higher ups in Rockstar. So there's always that hope. You know, you always got to leave room for miracles. So if you made it this far in the video, please like and subscribe. And talk to you later. This will be more Taco Burger News. I'm out.